Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everybody. Tonight I'm joined by
Kimmy.
And Skylar.
And this is Kimmy. We're going to go over the spoiler review after this car goes by. See the car? Jackass. Anyway, we're going to be doing a spoiler review. How would you guys rate Hellboy?
I'd give it a 9.
Out of 10?
Out of 10? 9 out of 10?
I'd give it a 7.5.
7.5 out of 10? Me, out of 10, I usually go out of 5s, as all my viewers know. But out of 10, I'll give it a solid 6. Because objectively speaking, meaning deconstruction and all that, the special effects, you could tell they suffered a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell that it was a fake person coming out of the woman's mouth. This is a spoiler review, so we're giving spoilers. So yeah, what did you guys think about the special effects?
I kind of wish they made the tail a little more realistic. Like, to me, it just looked like it was just a piece of rubber hanging off of his ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I wish they made it move on its own
I definitely
more.
wish that it was more animate.
Yes.
Yep.
And it would actually move around. And I think some effects were pretty good, but overall the effects weren't the greatest. The fire around his crown was pretty good, but that was really the only special effect that caught my eye.
Yeah. Now, special effects, that one was actually the better of effect. The fire crown and whatnot, and the fire sword with Excalibur. How do you think the acting was?
I think Hellboy. I think the actor for Hellboy was pretty good. I think he fell into his role pretty well, and Alice definitely did her job. She was pretty good.
Yours?
Yeah, pretty much the same. I forgot the name of that other guy. The one who changes into...
Daniel Day-Kim.
Yeah. He was alright.
Yeah.
Not as good, but he was okay.
Me, I would actually give the acting out of 10, I would hit it around a 7. Daniel Day-Kim's accent kind of suffered.
Yes.
You could tell that he was faking a British accent. Alice's character, the girl, hers was supposed to be Irish. You could sense a tiny bit of Irish when you first see her, but it slips over to a British because people who fake accents, you gotta be able to stay consistent with your accent if you're faking an accent. So yeah, let's get into a little bit more light over here. That way we can all see everybody and whatnot. But yeah, the acting was decent. I think David Harbour did a pretty good job as Hellboy. A little bit campy here and there, but that's to be expected with Hellboy. It's a blood and gore and comedy.
Yeah.
The action was pretty good. The
Action was definitely the best
yes.
of the entire movie.
Me personally, subjectively in this area, the soundtrack, not the score, the soundtrack, because score is instrumental stuff. And another truck. Yeah, another truck. And another one, car. But the soundtrack, in my personal opinion, it could have been better with the giant fight. It's like that song or rock and roll just doesn't seem good for a giant fight. I mean,
It should have been slower music for the giant fight.
For the giant fight, it could have been slower. For the ending montage, the 6 months later part, it kind of fit better because it was 3 people kicking ass, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that one was actually a little bit better. What do you guys think?
The only thing I have to take note of is that it was repetitive. Like, they just used the same songs.
Yes, that is one thing I also noticed.
Yeah. And
yeah, let it pass.
Yes, sir! Thank you!
I'd have to say that, like you said, the music for the giant fight definitely wasn't the greatest. It should have been much slower, in my opinion, because they're big lumbering giants. They're not fast. But I do like some of the action scenes and the music behind them.
I mean, when the whole end of the world thing started happening with the demons and whatnot, it's like dude just pulled off a guy's face.
Yep.
Awesome. And the person
Yeah.
actually lifted his hands to touch his face.
Yeah.
And it's like, that kind of special effects, it's like, you know it's gonna not do well unless you do it really well. But yeah, that was good. The action totally kept you interested.
Yeah.
Now, what'd you guys think of Merlin and King Arthur being tied into it?
I think it was really good. I wish they had been in there a little longer. I wish they had been a part of the movie a little bit longer than
Yeah.
what they were. You see them in one scene; they're just sort of there, and then it mentions them later on. But there's nothing else. They don't really show up later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been cool if they had like Arthur show up in real life.
Well, maybe
Well,
not even
in the-
that,
yeah.
but like flashbacks,
Yeah.
even like
There you
leading
go.
up to the defeat of the witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually did. I think the special effects with her dismemberment was pretty close to real, but you could tell it was green screenish. You could tell
I like
that.
I
Yeah.
like that the only thing she can control when she's dismembered is her head.
Yeah.
I like that her arm can't just attack something
Yeah.
when it's not attached.
It
to
can
her
only
body.
it only has
It-
a
it
little bit of
has-
synaptic
has-
firing
yeah.
with the
It-
controller.
that's it,
Yeah.
I also like that when when he was farther away, the boar. I like that when he was farther away with her hand. I had
Yeah.
expected her hand to actually like jump out of the boar's hand and attack Hellboy.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen, which actually really surprised me. However, her arm didn't look real. It looked like a piece of rubber.
Yeah, it did.
It looked like a piece of rubber.
And
with
that was
red
actually
stuff
another
in it.
thing too, because the makeup and whatnot, when he's first filing his horns, or trimming his horns and filing
Yeah.
his horns, you could literally see part of his forehead, the
The dust
prosthetic
down.
move,
Oh yeah.
and it's like, yikes! You guys should have took care of that in post production. But so yeah, definitely the movie was entertaining, and definitely gives you something to think about. Takes your mind off of things if you're having a bad day at work or something. Go to the theaters. I actually do recommend this as a moviegoer. I mean, most people do say it sucks, and in some ways it suffers. But in one or two ways, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Definitely watch the original two before you watch this one, though, so
Yeah.
that you can compare the two movies or the three movies.
Yep.
Because I like what they did with it. It is as far as reworks go, it was pretty good.
Your opinion?
Yeah, Simon says.
So that's
Stop aiming my chips.
yep. So that's the video. If you guys like this video, feel free to like it, share it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Make sure you click the bell to stay up to date with any more videos coming from Orange Hat Reviews. And what's your name again?
Skylar?
Timmy,
Kimmy.
I'm dropping my chips.
Yeah, she is. So that's the video, guys, and this has been Orange Hat Reviews for the spoiler review of Hellboy. I saw this movie with these three, and I'll talk to you guys later.